Hey, welcome to Sunday Brunch. We are at Lassen National Park, and I just learned how to say that. I'm with Jason and Megan, and they did something that I think is pretty nuts today, and I want them to tell us about it. So where were you earlier today?
We skied this amazing volcano behind us.
You skied the volcano?
Yes.
How did you get up there?
We walked up.
You walked up.
I would call that a hike.
I would call that a climb. Did you go up the face?
It was a slog.
We
We
did.
did pretty much go right up the middle.
Is it that trail right there that we see that's
pretty.
pretty?
See the
Yeah.
boot pack where it starts, right up through the rocks in the middle
Yeah,
there.
just to the climber's right of the avalanche debris.
Okay, so that's a little slide right there, and then
That's
there's the
right.
tracks on the right. Okay,
Yeah.
video may not get that, but we've seen it, so you can take our word for it. So you had to carry your gear up?
We did.
What were you
we
wearing?
Took,
Like, give me the whole thing. Like, start here.
Sure,
Give me
so-
to the top.
The Cliff Notes.
We
Cliff
started
Notes.
with
Sure.
these are climbing skins. Have you seen these before?
Never.
So these actually have glue on them, but the glue doesn't stay on the bases of your skis. And this is mohair. You can feel it's kind of like a cat's tongue.
Oh, yeah.
And so you put these on, and luckily we had snow right away. So we just put these on the bottom of the skis, and basically they stick to your bases, and you walk right up the mountain with these on.
So you walk with your skis on.
Yes.
Up the thing.
It's like cross-country
Like
skiing
this,
up
or
the
do you
mountain,
kinda go like
basically.
this?
Yes.
Essentially.
Like
we
straight
go
up,
just
just like
straight
you're
up
walking.
until we get to a point where it's too steep to use the skis and the skins any longer. And then at that point, depending on the snow conditions, we're putting on crampons and using an ice axe, or as we did today, since it was so nice and soft, we just walked up there with our
kick
boots and
your
our
foot in.
ski
Yeah.
pants.
So we're
Yeah.
talking 11,000 feet.
Nearly.
Nearly
Yeah, it's
11,000
nearly
feet.
That tall.
Okay.
And to get to the base, you hiked through the forest.
We did. Yeah, so there was a little bit of navigation
Did you have your
going
skis on for that?
Yes.
For part of
Most-
it,
for
yeah.
most of it, yeah.
There's a few spots where it's melted out, so
Okay,
even
so
though
you
it's a big snow
literally
year.
just go trekking on the snow,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then climb up the hill, and then take the things off,
Yep. If we need to. Yep.
and then
And then boot pack up to the summit.
And so did you go to the top peak there?
We did.
You can see their
So
trail.
This is
Summit
a
right there.
classic backcountry Southern Cascade ski tour that we did this morning for the first time.
What time did you start?
We got up at 5. We should have gotten up at 4 or 3, and we left here at 6:15, which was too late.
Okay, but you did it anyway.
We
We
did
did
it
it anyway, and we lived to
Well,
tell
what
about
makes
it.
it too late?
The snow got too wet, so that avalanche.
okay.
We triggered that avalanche. But we are avalanche professionals, and so we anticipated it and we stayed safe.
Okay, were you a part of the avalanche?
No.
Okay, so
not
it just
really.
happened, and then you did your thing. You
Exactly.
finished and said, "Well, we
Yeah.
already pushed all the snow down. We may as well go."
Right.
Exactly,
Right. So
yep.
you cut across the top to check the slope, and it was pretty wet, and so we started some small slides there.
Yeah.
And then I went skiing down, and then, there was another piece of snow that came down at that point, and it was a very shallow avalanche. It snowed here recently, and so that new snow is not quite bonded to the
Right,
old snow
right.
surface, and so it wasn't. It could have been dangerous if you were standing at the bottom and
Sure,
you
you
got
got the
pummeled
full
by
thing,
it.
but if it's just
but
kinda going-
it's it was shallow,
It was
Okay.
manageable.
so yeah,
Okay.
it was manageable.
Well, okay, that's the coolest thing
my
I've ever
mind's
heard
blown.
of. And here's the thing, I did not know about this until just now. How have I lived my whole life without having done that? Although
Because you've lived. I don't think you.
for me it gets a little sketchy. We get above 8,000 feet, and then I start shutting down, so I
Yeah.
don't do well. So
Right,
anyway, I want
right.
to talk a little bit about your whole setup here. So you're in your van, and
This is our new van. This is the
Doggies.
Green Machine. This is our second Chevy Express all-wheel drive van, and we think it's the poor man's sportsmobile. So it's great. It gets
Yeah.
us around. It's got a pretty simple bed kit in the back. We
Okay,
put
so you bivouac in there.
yeah, we put a solar shower on it. We got all the toys. For
Oh, that's the solar shower right here. Got it.
is,
Mhm.
yeah, so
Oh,
you
it's
can.
this actual
There's a
tube.
That's-
yeah,
mhm.
poor
Yeah,
man's solar
so
shower.
and you
It's
can,
awesome.
Oh no, it's really hot.
I know.
Yeah,
I
so
bet
you can
it's really good
pressurize
right now.
that
I need to use
tube,
that.
and then it's just.
Okay.
Get a nice spray off if you're at the beach or.
You don't
after
mind
a
us
sweaty
taking-
ski tour.
Nope,
All their
nope.
gear. I don't know. They have to repack everything.
And then
It's a bit of a process.
Ooh, it's so cool right here next to.
So, yeah, just, you know.
So it's
just
folded
more
down.
toys. There's the surfboards, and it's just a simple bed kit. We
Okay.
keep the bench seat in it so that we can, you know, haul around the family when we visit. And yeah, this is just part of our spring circuit, going out to California to visit Megan's family and
And then you got an
Central
awning.
and Southern Cali.
Little awning.
And we've got the 2 huskies
Oh,
and the
hi.
awning. Yeah. we
So
have
you
an
just
awning.
fold that thing there, just folds down, and you sleep
Yeah,
there.
It's a little bit of a mess at the moment.
Okay,
but-
well, you know, you have
but
to have all
that's
this
what
stuff.
It is. It's
And those are our children.
pretty
That's
simple,
Ida in the
but
back and Hayden in
you
the
know,
front.
this is.
Did they go on the ski? Did they go with
They're
you?
not allowed to.
No.
They
Okay.
would have
Yeah.
if it wasn't a national park.
Okay.
So
They do.
just
Today
camped out.
they-
Did they
to
go with-
Kings Peak with us this
Do-
spring? We
did-
skied the highest peak in
Did,
Utah.
did they ever go with you on your job? Because you said your
Not on our
backcountry.
job.
No,
No.
okay.
No,
Nope.
no.
We
don't
take them
on
for
So, yeah, I just
recreational only.
I just want to point out that they're literally living my dream because they have the mountain bikes up there, they have the kayaks here, they have surfboards in, and they're drying out their ski.
And their
It's
dogs.
a little
One
out of
stand-
hand.
They're one stand-up paddleboard away from like everything.
I know. It's kind of honestly kind of embarrassing, but
No,
we
it's,
have-
it's amazing.
No, the word you're looking for is bad.
You guys are probably the most,
Yeah, it's
we've
like,
met
oh,
some
man,
interesting people, but
too
this
much
is,
stuff.
yeah.
We have too much stuff. But the thing is that when we travel in the spring, all this stuff is going off all at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And if you get a couple of days or even a couple of hours, you can pop on your bike and ride a cool
Yeah.
mountain bike trail.
Yeah.
We rode a loop from Muir Beach the other day that was incredible, up Green Gulch past the Zen Garden and up onto the ridge and down the Diaz Ridge, and we were surfing at Bolinas,
and we have to mountain bike our shuttle as well. We run the river.
It's amazing.
When we're in Utah at
So,
home, we have
yeah.
a motorbike that we have on the back. But
Because of course you do.
for biking the
It's
shuttle.
gonna need a little beefier suspension. We know
Oh,
that.
so you drive people up, then whoever has to go back just.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On the
Exactly.
moto or
Yeah.
on
We
the
take
push
turns.
bike.
Yeah.
So,
There is the cliff. Want to get a really good view of it. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
it was
pretty.
awesome.
So
You know,
what-
years ago, a college professor told us about skiing Mount Lassen. This is 25 years ago, and it's always kind of been in the back of my mind. And finally, here we are. Today,
All right.
getting
So
to do
we
it.
were just walking up the road, and we said, "Oh yeah, we saw the mountain, and all that. We probably don't ever need to come back here," and that's a lie, because now I have to come back here and I have to ski it after I hike the whole thing. Will probably never happen for me.
Okay. Well, we
But
want to.
you know what? When they open the road to the visitor center on the other side, it's a shorter approach to the summit and a ski right back down to the visitor center.
Oh, the
Yeah,
south side.
it's a
Okay.
very-
That's very
Visitor center.
That's
There's all the
very
people there,
achievable.
and they
Yeah.
will see you
Yeah.
come down.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Check in and let them know you're going up.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Right. So we want to thank Jason and Megan. You can find them on Instagram at Adventurous by Nature.
Adventurous by nature. And
Right.
you can find us at letscampsomemore.com.
Cool, thanks.
That's fun.